what I'm going to be telling you is that the story about how I almost got bit by a shark. What is going on, guys? It is Bobbiace here, and today I have an exciting story for you. Now, before we get into anything, I'm just going to give you guys some heads up. Now, I know I haven't posted in a while. I've been saying this in a lot of my videos. It's just that there's been things that have been popping up. For example, I haven't posted in a while because of my Samsung monitor. For some reason, it's not working. I don't know. It says like not optimum mode or something, and it has to like go to a recommended mode or like something like that. And honestly, I really do not want to deal with it. So I'm back on YouTube. I'm going on this huge Dynex TV screen with my Dell monitor, the one that is working. So without further ado, let's just get into the story. I'm gonna be like saying a lot of ums and uhs, so just bear with me. So here we go into the story. So it was about last year when we went to Panama City, Florida. What we did there is what you typically do when you're at Florida. We fished. What else did we do? We jet skied. We did a lot of things on the water, just to sum up the whole thing. And we also played tennis one day, but then eventually it closed down. One day we went jet skiing, right? And just jet skied around the ocean. And we went to this one island. I think it was called Shell Island. But there's two parts to it. Like, kind of like, think about Florida. About that type of like shape or form, and just think about like where it goes, like bulges out into the outer, like that type of place. It was kind of like that type of structure. There are two sides to it. Like one side had creatures. It was actually really beautiful. Like it was like crystal white sand. It was crazy. And then the other side where we went was where the shells were, where the jellyfish were. Not as many creatures as the other side. We jet ski down to there, and we picked up some shells, swam in there, saw some jellyfish, other creatures, and then we hopped onto the jet skis and went back to the place where we rented the jet skis. We were led by a jet ski like rider or something. He led us to the island. But there's this one point where we were jet skiing and we kind of got cut off from all the other people, and we accidentally went into the shallow end. Our jet ski stopped. It started beeping. It was like beep, 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 beep. Now we were scared out of our minds. We didn't know what to do. Eventually, the leader came back to us, and he was able to pull like seaweed out of our thing that got stuck, that made us stop. So yeah, he helped us there. Then we eventually went back to where we rented it. You know, I'm just gonna sleep, guys. Let me just sleep. Hang on. About maybe 2 days later, I don't know, maybe the next day or 3 days. I'm not really sure, but a couple days later, we'll just say that we rented a pontoon boat. There's this one point where we were eating Cheez-Its, and these seagulls started to come by. We threw Cheez-Its at them, and then sooner or later, 100, I'm just over exaggerating, but a lot of seagulls were by us. And one almost landed on our boat. It was crazy. We decided to pontoon Shell Island, and this time we parked where the less creatures were, and then we hopped off. There was this huge jellyfish. I mean, huge, that I was like scared to get off, but I eventually went in. Yeah, we went on the less creature side, and then we walked over to the other side where they had more creatures, which we did not know. We were collecting seashells, and then I see something moving in the water. Like it's kind of like a circular type of thing. This other family was like stingray, and I was like, what the heck is going on? Then a little bit while after that, I got back in the water. I went a little bit further out than I did when I stayed by the shore. Next thing I know is I see this thing swimming down by us. Then eventually it came to us. It looked maybe a bull shark, because they're usually in shallow water, and yeah, they're usually in shallow water, which we were in. Bull shark started to swim towards me. Now the thing is that it nudged me by my shin, and I was like, wait, what the heck? And then I remembered I read something online about how it like nudges it to see if it will run away or something like that. So it nudged me, and I was hauling ass out of there. I was like, oh my god. You guys don't know is that I really do not like sharks or snakes. But thing is, I do like learning about them, because I do think they're cool. But when you're swimming in water with them, I don't want to be it. But it's fun learning about them. So I was swimming out of there. Eventually it went away. but then it came back again. That time I knew I was smarter. I decided to get out of the water, just pick up some seashells. I don't know why I'm in trouble with that. Then I decided to call it day and then go back on the pontoon boat. So guys, that was my that was my story about how I almost got bit by a shark. I hope you guys like that. Oh, heads up. What I'm going to be doing new, guys, on my channel is I'm going to be doing new things. I've had this in mind for a while, but I really never just decided to distribute on YouTube. I'm doing new things like Throwback Thursday, where I'm doing, where I'm doing old games. Like, I have some right here. I have some Modern Warfare 3. That's pretty old. I don't know about Ghost. That's not pretty old. Maybe some NBA games. Maybe UFC 2009. World at War. I have that. Advanced Warfare is not Throwback. But yeah, I have those type of games. Either I can just rent it at the video store, or or if I have them. And yeah, I got new stories too that I have to tell.